Whoa. Jeez.
Fuck it.
That worked. Okay. Smooth, Abby.
How'd you know I was here? Owen ratted me out, didn't he?
He did his job.
How'd you get him to talk?
I asked. Hey, look what I found.
Oh, wow. 1978. Don't have that one in my collection.
You can keep it. If you promise not to pull anything like this again.
You got yourself a deal.
Why don't I believe you?
No reason I could think of. Come on, let's keep looking.
Dad.
Relax. You'll be back with Owen before you know it.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Just noticed you two have been hanging out a lot. More so than usual.
Oh, God. How long have you known?
I'm your dad. I see things. Like the way you both try really, really hard not to look at each other when you're around me.
I can't handle this.
And he makes you laugh.
That's because he's such an idiot.
I just like how... Abs, look. Fresh tracks.
Wait, this is just your sneaky way of giving me a tracking lesson, isn't it?
I would never.
Dad, I found... something.
Oh my God. She already gave birth.
Ew.
And look. 2 sets of tracks.
Dad?
It's her. Let's go.
That doesn't sound good.
No, she's in pain. Abs. Come on.
Dad, wait! What if they're infected around?
This area is clear.
You know they roam.
You brought your gun, right?
Of course.
Then I'm not worried. Oh, shit. Abs.
Joel. Ah, my neck.
Hey, thanks for giving me the room last night.
Yeah, who was it this time? That cook chick?
Nah, the weather chick. She's down from the mountain.
Oh, the scientist. Nice.
She's a little too excited about her job. Talked my ear off about some storm and I don't know.
Worth it, though?
Oh, absolutely. I can die happy now.
You should. You're never gonna do better than her. take your
Hello, Miss
seats.
Potts.
Hello, Manny.
Her too.
A gentleman never tells. I gotta talk to my dad for a second. Grab us some food.
Yeah, on it.
Get me something con picante.
You get what you get.
The scar is on his knees, right?
It's nice to see you too, Abby.
How often do you have to sharpen your knife? The trick to swap is to make what you
What are they serving today?
Burritos. Again.
Okay.
Abby, what are you doing? Hey, tenemos prisa. Dame 3 burritos.
Hey, man, there's a line.
Penny, what the fuck?
Excuse me.
Wait your turn like the rest of
Sorry.
us.
We're going to the front. Come on.
So embarrassing. Why do you have 3? Put one back.
Now, don't freak out. Mel's coming with us.
Manny?
Where's your pack? In the room?
Why are you doing this to me?
Because I care about both of you. And I'm tired of all the bullshit.
Does she know I'm on this drive?
She does.
And she's cool with it?
Yeah.
Why does your yeah sound like a no?
It's my accent. Come on, stop being paranoid.
I think you get a kick out of making me uncomfortable.
No. It's an opportunity for you two to finally move forward.
We've barely said a word to each other since Jackson. I'm just supposed to pretend that didn't happen?
Of course not. You guys need to talk about it.
She wanted Joel dead as much as the rest of us.
But she's not like the rest of us. She hasn't hurt people like that before.
She kills scars all the time.
Not the way we kill Joel. Don't forget, we are grunts. She's a medic. Come on, Abby. She's family. Do it for me, okay?
I'll try.
That's all I'm asking for. Get your things ready. I'm gonna grab Mel.
Yeah,
Be nice. Nice.
bite me.
Knock, knock. Ready to roll?
Yeah, just about. Hi.
Hey.
I actually cleared you for active duty.
Barely.
You could probably get a stay if you ask.
I'd rather not sit around if I don't have to.
No one's okay with this?
Why would it be up to Owen? We need to grab Alice on our way.
Hey. Do better. What are you getting called up for?
It's just the usual rotation, don't worry.
Hey, when you get back, will you check on my dad? He seems, I don't know, worse?
Worse how?
Well, he's complaining about a sharp pain in his wrists. He can barely hold a spoon.
Maybe we can get him some more painkillers.
Heard they moved you and Owen to Section 96?
Yeah, it's nice. It's lots of young families.
Getting you guys excited about the baby?
Seeing all the kids running around, yeah, I'm getting ready.
All those crying babies. Let's drive Owen crazy.
He hasn't even seen it yet. He's out on rotation with Danny.
Danny. Yikes. Sucks for him.
Yeah. Signing out, Alice?
Hey, girl. Hey, you crazy dog.
There's my favorite girl.
The only one that'll put up with your shit.
Don't be jealous.
Hey, Al. You want to go to the trucks? Let's go to the trucks.
Hey there, Bear. Yeah, okay, since you asked so nicely.
Did I see you with Jen last night?
Yes, you did.
You dirty dog. What's she doing in town?
Seeking for Isaac.
Man, that's gotta be a lonely job.
She really likes it. Ask her about the Cumulus Cloud.
Well, I guess you
Hey,
get to
Abby.
stay away from the compound.
Hey,
Yeah, if that's what you're into.
I'd be happy staying put, I think. Just treating families. Hey, Pat.
Hey.
Hey, Pat. Can I have my usual?
You got it.
Gracias.
Which trucks are in?
Take S-24.
I'm driving. Sign us out.
I'm pale. Thanks.
May your survival be long.
May your death be swift.
Down for some friendly competition?
The loser cleans the apartment.
High stakes. Best score on a full magazine?
You're on, Cabron.
I like my blanket tucked in tight.
God damn it. We didn't say when I have to clean.
Don't be a sore loser.
Let's get to the base.
More ammo if you two need it.
Yeah, who's a good girl? I missed you too.
Alice gets shotgun.
Mel's pregnant.
She could use the fresh air. Give you two a chance to talk.
Mel's son.
Gracias.
How have you been sleeping these days?
Not great?
Do you want me to get you something from the pharmacy? Or...
Nah, I'm good.
It's not a big deal.
No, it's fine. I'm just gonna wear myself out. I've been picking up a few extra assignments.
You and Owen.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Hey, Manny. Where are you headed?
2.
Truck S-24 headed for 2. May your survival be long.
May your death be swift.
Maybe lost a hatchery.
Yeah.
Any plan on getting it back?
No, Isaac says it's low priority. We're fishing up wild salmon right now. What did you mean about me and Owen?
I haven't seen him in like 2 weeks. Keeps picking up open assignments. Has he talked to you? Did he say anything? Or...
No, we're still not. I mean, I seen him in the mess hall, but we walk around each other. Jackson shook me. You know, I wouldn't read too much into it. Shit! Ambush! Hang on! Mel, stay low!
Kill the wolf!
waiting for us.
Yeah.
The fuck you think we're doing?
Get closer!
Get us out of this!
I'm trying! Get around me!
Just keep coming!
We're not leaving this place!
Manny! You okay?
Yeah.
Fucking scars.
How far are we from the fob?
It's a hike.
We're too exposed. Let's get inside.
Let's make sure this place is secure. Lots of places to hide in here. Guys! Here they come!
Come on!
Runners! Shit. That it?
Yeah.
Can we say fuck this place?
Yes.
Fuck this place. Come on. Guys. Manny.
You got it.
Do not start turning your back to this nigga so he can stroke you, bro. Please, just one time. Somebody fight against this.
Who said ladies first?
Oh my.
I like
Towel,
you.
give it to the wolf, tell him to clean himself up, then phone it an Uber. Once the demon gets in the car and drives off,
So somebody just coming. This guy looked insane, anyways. But so somebody's just gonna randomly pick up a demon, yeah. Well, just another furry.
Once the demon wolf gets in the car and drives off, make sure you block them on all socials. Join us makes you a piece of trash, but the demon wolf will never bother you again.
Damn. Okay, well, that's one way to deal with it, right, Chet? But yo, it's completely amazing rich. That's what I'm saying, bro. Freaky as hell. Bro's child support. Oh my god, this child support through the roof. Yo, his whole life is just gonna be paying off.
Well, they're out
If
there.
you were a soldier trapped underground with an evil creature trying to turn you against your friends, what would you do? These men think that they're in for an easy victory, but they're about to find out that enemy troops aren't the only threat. I'm here to break down the mistakes made, what you should do, and how to beat the Angel of War in Bunker. This squad expects to fight for their lives, but they have no idea just how crazy things are about to
Getting
get.
nostalgic about the trip.
Front
Easier
of the
days,
First
huh?
World
Too easy. We let our guard down.
War around
He's
preparing
strung up an
for their
entire
next
squad.
battle. One of these Lance
Relation to
Corporal
us shooting
Walker
those kids.
uses a shaving
Okay,
razor
well,
to
those
dig bugs
kids
out of his
attacked
skin.
our
The youngest, Private Lewis, asks Private Gray to cover his shift on watch, but his answer is a firm no. Just then, the group's commanding officer, Lieutenant Turner, shows up
Not our
and
fault
scolds
either.
Walker for
Those
leaving
deaths
his
are on
post.
them.
The lieutenant sends Lewis out on guard. Captain
Useless.
Hall arrives from the British soldiers, a new man named Private Baker, and a new medic, Private Segura. The lieutenant thanks him, but the captain says that before he goes, he needs a report on the current situation for the general. The two officers leave, and Captain Hall orders his men to behave themselves while he's gone. Gray calls Baker over, asking him how old he is. Baker responds that he's just 18 years old, and Gray shakes his head, saying that things must have been bad if they're sending them kids as backup. He offers Baker a drink, and the kid hesitantly takes the
Mel,
swig,
stay with Alice.
spitting it back up
I'll
in
try to get that
disgust
door
as
open.
if it's his first
Find you two
time.
another way
Gary
in.
turns his attention to Segura,
Be
offering
careful.
him a sip, but he turns it down, saying that alcohol dulls the senses. Explosions sound off in the distance, scaring Baker,
Well?
but the older men tell him not to worry unless he can hear the incoming shells whistling. Deciding to mess with the new guy, Gary tells Baker that what he really needs to be afraid of are the ghouls of no man's land. He explains that the abandoned trenches and tunnels serve as a home for deserters and soldiers who were left for dead,
Mel.
and that the
We're in.
creatures become less human every day, living underground like ants and feeding on the rotten remains after each
come on.
battle. He
Quick.
warns Baker to sleep with one eye open, saying that the ghouls' favorite targets are boys fresh off the boat. The men laugh, and Baker looks to Segura, who shakes his head in disapproval. Meanwhile, the lieutenant explains to the captain that they're stuck in the middle of a never-ending stalemate, with numbers and resources wearing too thin for both armies. Each side more or less just waiting for the others to starve. Just then, Lewis runs into the trench and reports to the lieutenant that it looks like the Germans have retreated and abandoned their outpost. The lieutenant watches through his binoculars as his men fire a mortar at his position, noticing that the attack draws him. He gathers the men in the trench and explains to them what he can see. The Germans are gone. A thick layer of fog has rolled in, and he plans to use it as cover to sneak across the no man's land and capture the outpost.
We're gonna
The
find a way up
captain
to the
chimes
roof.
in that they should hit the position with more artillery, just to be sure. The group of soldiers head to the trench line, and the lieutenant lays out his plan. He says that he and Gray will go first, and when they give the signal, the captain and Lewis will follow. After that, the rest of the men must cross, with Baker and Segura covering Walker as he lays down the communications wire, and the lieutenant and Gray climb out of the trench. They crawl across the battlefield, signaling Captain Hall with a flashlight once they've reached the other side. The captain and Lewis follow next, before signaling to the last group that it's safe to cross. With Segura leading the way, the three men climb out of the trench and make their way to the enemy position. Suddenly, an injured German soldier grabs Baker. Baker draws his trench knife, stabbing the man over and over again, and Segura rushes in, covering the man's mouth and helping Baker finish it. The men make it to the enemy trench, and the lieutenant leads the party deeper into the outpost. They search for any signs of the enemy, but nobody seems to be there. Further down the trench, they spot the German bunker. They open the bunker, and the lieutenant slowly leads the way down the dark tunnel, but that was their worst mistake. Inside, the group comes to a sudden stop, and
Anything?
The lieutenant kneels down, illuminating a tripwire with
one
his
sec.
lighter. He carefully cuts the wire, and the men proceed deeper into the darkness.
What are you
below.
doing?
They come
Getting
to the
us out of
bunker's
here?
main chamber, and the
Okay,
lieutenant
just
flips a switch,
go
turning
slow.
on all the lights for the first time.
One
With
advantage
the
of
rest
being
of the
pregnant.
bunker revealed,
Low
the
center
men
of
stare
gravity.
in horror at
I'll
an
take your word for
unexpected
it.
discovery. A German soldier pinned up to the support beam with bayonets through his hand. Now, before we get too far here, we wanted to quickly check in with some of our friends over at the How to Beat video. If you want to look like the cool protagonist of your favorite sport, these are great recommendations. And our user base was fending off the following: serial killers, axe murderers, werewolves, death games of all shapes and sizes, fast zombies, slow zombies, medium fast zombies, sexy vampires, ugly vampires, giant spiders, goblins, ghouls, ghosts, and gremlins. Aside from their unique defensive properties, they also just look really cool. So whether you're a video store employee or just someone who wants the world to know you're having a damn good day, head on over to the link in the description and order your apparel today. Suddenly, the German starts to move, and the lieutenant orders the men to get him down. He tells Segura to tend to the man's wounds, hoping that if they can keep him alive, they can get some information out of him about exactly what happens down there. Meanwhile, Walker searches around the room and notices what looks like scratches from human fingernails in the boards holding up the wall. They pull the bayonets out of the German's hands and lower him to the ground, offering him a drink of water. The lieutenant says that they should take the man and head back topside, and the group starts to make their way towards the bunkers. And just then, they hear the whistling of incoming artillery fire as a round explodes right outside of the bunker, killing the captain instantly, with Gray buried beneath the rubble. They tried desperately to dig him out, but another canister drops through the ceiling, filling the chamber with white gas, and forcing the men to retreat deeper into the bunker. They find a stash of gas masks, putting them on
There they are.
and closing
Manny!
off the chamber with a big piece of
Down!
leaving Gray for dead. Sometime later,
sweet
the
fog.
lieutenant checks his
Almost
watch. Seeing that enough
Bet we can
time
cut
has
through that
passed,
oil yard.
and the smoke
You wanna get
should
off the
be
roof,
gone,
please?
he takes Lewis and
Please.
Baker, and they head out to see what they can find. They come to the gas canister, and the lieutenant makes
I'm not as
sure
fearless
that it's
as you
empty.
think.
With Gray dead, the
Please.
lieutenant orders
I could
Lewis
never
to
do the
take over his
surgery stuff
duties
you
on the
do.
radio and
Get too
contact
freaked
their
out about
outpost.
fucking it up.
He tells Baker to get Segura
think
and the
that feels
German
that way.
and make sure that the chemicals
For
are
what it's
covered
worth,
up. Segura
my dad
and the
always said
German
you were his
start
best
shoveling
student.
dirt onto the gas shell. Looking up, he notices a metal grate
Always said
in
he
the
was an
ceiling.
idiot.
Okay, this whole operation just went to hell in a handbasket. Before I launched a spur-of-the-moment assault on a heavily fortified enemy position, I'd want to make sure that I wasn't feeding myself directly into a slaughter. So I'd want to send over a few more shipments of airborne high explosives before making my move. They're fairly confident that the enemy is
follow
gone,
the
but
tracks.
what they
That'll
don't
get us
know
back on the
yet
main
is
road
something
to Fox.
even worse is waiting for them. The thing is, whether you're fighting an opposing army
Keep your
or
eyes
the
open.
ghouls of no man's land, a little extra mortar fire could go a long way towards making sure that they're turned into ground meat when we get there, keeping my men safe and I to fight another day. Now, once we were already safely behind enemy lines, one good look at that bunker would tell me everything I needed to know about how to proceed. The door was blocked from the outside, and it wouldn't take Sherlock Holmes to figure out that the Germans weren't trying to keep us out. They were trying to keep something in. Knowing what I know about the undead, my execution of the plan is going to be a little different. First, I'm stationing 2 of the men. Let's go with Walker, since he's in trouble for leaving his post, and Baker, since he's the new guy, outside of the main entrance to stand guard. Then, I'm taking the others and checking out the rest of the trench. What else is ground? There's got to be at least one other exit bunker around there somewhere, and I'd want to make sure I knew where it was before going inside, searching the area. I might have come across the top end of the gate that Segura later notices in the ceiling of the bunker. After that, I'd leave Captain Hall topside with a rope. That way, I'd still have an officer above ground and a potential escape route if we got caved in. There should be plenty of explosives down there somewhere, so I'd be looking to use these things to blast our way out if I could come up with a safe strategy. Next, I'm sending Luke and the Germans deeper into the bunker to look around and see if they can find a back exit, with orders to make the Germans walk in front and watch out for more bootstraps so they don't get blown up. Even though he's the enemy, I'm sure that the Germans want to get out of there just as bad as we do and point us to an exit that would have taken us a while to find on our own. Best case scenario, they come back with an easy way out, and worst case, at least they'll be able to tell me some more information about what's down there. Now, with Baker on shovel duty, and Lewis and the Germans scouting out the tunnel. That leads to Lieutenant, Segura, and Walker to come up with a plan B, since he was injured in the artillery strike. And Segura should have picked up on an important piece of information, that the gas shell had to go down into the tunnel somehow, and the gas had to go somewhere. So that means there's an opening in the bunker's ceiling that's already clear to the surface, and my money's on that grate being our best chance at escape. If you remember, I'd originally left Captain Hall on the surface up above, so if he survives the artillery strike, he should be able to lower a rope down and help us climb out. After all we'd have to do is get that grate off, which shouldn't be too hard with all the tools down there, and then our escape would be just a short climb away. With all of these options at our disposal, it shouldn't be too hard to make our way back to the surface. But it looks like the lieutenant wants to take a different approach, and we'll have to see if they can make it out before whatever's down there starts picking them up. Meanwhile, Baker and Lewis sit at the communications post waiting for a signal. Lewis starts to pray, and suddenly the radio chirps to life. He picks up the receiver and tries to call out for backup while an injured Walker lays on a stretcher nearby, obsessively scratching his neck. The lieutenant goes to check on Segura, ordering him to finish up there and then start digging through the trench. Segura asks if they should expect backup, but the lieutenant says their only way to escape is to dig their way out and takes the German for interrogation. The lieutenant checks the men's passports for identifying people, but all that he finds is a small knife figurine. He asks him if he speaks Spanish. The German just ignores him. Growing frustrated, he tells the man that he owes them for saving his life, and that he should cooperate since they're going to be down there for a while. Just then, the girl shows up and shows the men that the gas tank is actually a German round. The lieutenant points out that there's no way to know that they've taken over the bunker and questions what could have led them to strike their own position. Meanwhile, Walker continues scratching at his skin and talking to himself. He rips off his jacket, itching all over his body, before taking out a razor blade and carving his arm. Suddenly, Lewis notices what's going on. He screams for help, and Segura sprints into the room, pinning Walker against the wall. The lieutenant rushes in and helps disarm Walker, while Baker runs off on his own, trying to process what he's just witnessed. Alone in the tunnel, Baker sees something in the darkness and pulls out his lighter to take a closer look. He's startled when he comes across a German soldier wearing a gas mask, but quickly realizes that the man is dead, with several more bodies piled up in the tunnel behind him. The girl comes to check on him and explains that he's just found a mass grave, an easier way to store the dead men than giving them each their own hole. Lewis sits at the